Happy Sunday, YouTube family. Welcome back to Lady Tiz Exotics. And today I decided that I was going to do a video that kind of displays my female ball pythons in my collection. I was asked by someone who was watching in the comments one day that it would really be nice to do a video to show off my entire collection. And that is impossible. We will be here. That video will be hours. There's just too much to show at one time. So as I was sitting here actually weighing in some of the females, I decided that I would take this opportunity to share some of the female ball pythons that I actually have in my breeding collection. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first one up is going to be my Rita Beta. Rita is my clown Paz hat albino, and she actually comes from GP Snakes. And we're going to weigh Rita in right now. For some reason it's not picking it up at all. So I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, there we go. I'll just put it on there. So Rita is actually weighing in at 350 grams. So that's Rita Beta. We're gonna get her put back. Hi mama. Hi mama. Okay, so this girl right here is one of my newer babies, and she actually is a product of Aussie Boyd's, and she is a Cypress 66% het pied, Cypress het pied, 66% het Ultramel, 66% het hypo, and 50% het clown. And that is Misfit. Say, I am named Misfit because my first day home, I acted up. But that is my Misfit. So we're gonna weigh her in, and we know she's a hatchling, so she's a little tiny thing. So let's see. She's that little that she won't even, it's not even picking her up. So I can't believe the scale is not even picking her up. So we're gonna assume that Misfit is just too little to be read right now on this scale. So we're going to try the smaller scale. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to try this again, this time on a smaller scale, because she wouldn't even read on the bigger scale. And there we go. On the smaller scale, she's 86 grams. So let's get her back again. That is Misfit. Okay, so next up is my Mojave Ridge Stripe Het Ghost, and this is Dynasty, and Dynasty was produced by Patrick at Action Reptiles, and that's Dynasty. And we're gonna go ahead and get her weighed. If I can get her to ball up. You know what? I might have to put her in here, Michael. All right, yep. Put her in there. Come on, Dynasty, baby. Stay in there. There we go. So she's about 700 grams. And that is Dynasty. Okay, so this is Spice. And Spice is a black pastel 100% het desert ghost. And she was produced by Reggie from Reggie's Urban Jungle. And as you can see, she's definitely a beaut. All right, so we're gonna weigh in Spice. Okay, we're just gonna put Spice on a smaller scale. Well, actually it picked up later, but it said hold, but that's okay. We'll put her here. Hi, Spicy Poo. Hi, my Spicy Boo. Okay, hold on. Now it's on the cord. There we go. All right. So Spice is weighing in at 205 grams. And you did really good just tucking your little head for me. All right, so that's Spice. Okay, so next up is Midget, and Midget is my yellow belly het clown. And Midget is from Frida Breeder. And we're gonna weigh Midget in. Midget is always so tiny. She was a tiny baby when I got her. So let's see what she's weighing today. If she'll stay still. Yeah, Midget, stay still. Midgets, stay still. Okay, so let's do it this way. This is what I'm gonna do. There we go. All right, perfect. So Midget is weighing in at about 108 grams. Okay, so next step is going to be my Super Pastavi Clown. And this is Vanity. And Vanity was produced by Ozzy Boyds. Let them see your little cute little face, girl. Let them see your cute little face. All right, so we're gonna get Vanity weighed in. And let's see if she'll record on the big scale first. She should. She got a little weight to her. Okay, but she just was perfect. See, Vanity was perfect. Hi, Sheila, baby. Vanity is weighing in at 400 grams. So, good job. So, next up is Dimples. And Dimples is the Clown 66% het albino. And she is also a product of GP Snakes. You actually saw her sister Rita a little earlier. But that's my Dimples. And Dimples is also in memory of John Jones. So that's how she got her name. I wanted a name that was feminine, but also something that will remind us of John. And sorry about that. I actually lost battery right in between that last clip, but we're back and we're ready to weigh in Dimples. So let me get her to wind up a little bit. Stay still, Dimples, so she is not staying still. Okay, good, got it. That hand trick just works so well. Stay there. Okay. I may have to lift her up for a second. Sorry, Dimples. Okay, here we go. All right, 179 grams is what Dimples is weighing in at. So 179 grams. So that's Dimples. Okay, guys, so next up is my VPI Exantic Inchy, and this is Raider. And Raider actually is produced by Adam Chesler. And as you can see, she's a pretty girl, pretty girl. Again, she is my VPI Exantic Inchy, and we're gonna get her weighed in. And let's see, we might can put her on the bigger scale. If I can just get her to ball up for me. No, don't go that way. Come on, mama, come on. Come on, mama, yeah. There we go. Okay, so she's holding in at 300 grams. And that is the VPI Exantic Inchy Raider. This is actually my Orange Dream Inchy Asphalt Yellow Belly. And this is Layla. And Layla was produced by Mark Del Exotic. And we're gonna get Layla weighed in. All right, so Layla is weighing in at 215 grams. And she's probably about 100 grams bigger than when I first got her. So she's growing good. She's a really good eater. Really good eater. All right, so that's Layla. Okay, so this pretty lady, and I do mean pretty lady. I mean, she looks like she's something extra special, but she's just my pastel sulfur het clown. Look at her. And she was actually produced by my feeder breeder, Rick Pfeiffer, and she's actually is just so pretty. I love her. And she's also a really good eater. I mean, she will eat anything. Rats, ASFs, give it to me, and I'm eating it. So, yes. And her name is Mommy Chula. And we're going to weigh her on the bigger scale. She should be good for that. If I can get her to stay still. Again, use my hand trick. All right, let's see where she holds. Oh, girl, stay still. That's at 450. I just want to double check. Hold. There we go. Yep. So she's holding at 450 grams. And that is my Mommy Chulo. All right, so this is Annabelle. Annabelle actually is my granddaughter's baby, but you know, I keep her here and she's under the readers, but this Sky considers Annabelle as her baby. And Annabelle is double het enhancer G-stripe 50% had clown, and she was produced by Antoine at High Desert Pythons. So that's Annabelle, and we're gonna get her weighed in. All right, so Annabelle is holding at 228 grams, and there she is. Say goodbye to Annabelle. Okay, so next up is Vermella, and Vermella gets her name from one of my favorite aunts. It was on my daddy's side, who's no longer with us. She passed away back in the 80s, but I named this one after my aunt Vermella. We called her Aunt Vermel. She's looking right at the camera. And Vermella is my pastel, and she had Ghost, and she's actually produced by Patrick at Action Reptiles as well. I have a few animals that I purchased from him, and yeah, so we're gonna get her weighed in. Try to put her on the big scale. Come on, mama. All right, so she holds at 350 grams, and that's Vermella. Okay guys, so this is Kanan, and Kanan was given the name Kanan from Power because when it was a baby, it was so feisty. We thought it was a boy, and then when she got old enough to probe, I realized that she was actually a girl. So this is Kanan, and Kanan is my pastel yellow belly pod, and Kanan is in shed right now. And we're gonna weigh her in. Definitely got to put her on the bigger scale. So come on, Kay, be good girl. All right, so she's holding at 900 grams, which is actually 50 grams bigger than from when we weighed her before. And I'm excited that my baby is growing. If you notice, I didn't mention the breeder on Kanan because it doesn't matter. I don't speak about him, but I do love my Kay. I do. And I am really getting excited for her feeding patterns now. Like, she eats like a beast now. She went off food for just a few months, and I think that kind of delayed her growth spurt compared to her sister, who I'm going to show next. But now she's actually probably as big or bigger than her sister. So again, this is Kanan, and Kanan is the pastel yellow belly pod. And once she is ready, or we get her just a little bit more over that 1,000 grams, probably about at 1,200 grams, I'm gonna start to put her with the male that I recently got from Aussie, and it will definitely produce some super babies if everything goes well. So yes, that's my KK. And get in there. Say hi. Say hi, Kanan. She like, girl, leave me alone, Miss Shed. Let me go back. All right, that's Kanan. Okay, so next up is Kanan's sister, and this is Ivory. And Ivory is a pastel ivory het pod. And again, breeder not to even be mentioned, but I love my Irie. And we're gonna weigh her in on the bigger scale. You know she ain't gonna stay still. Woo, Jesus, girl, you gotta get the fat girl. You're getting to be a fat girl. All right, so she is weighing in at 1250 grams, and that is the Irie Pastel Het Pied. Okay guys, so this is going to be the last girl for today who we can actually weigh in, because the rest of them would have already eaten yesterday. But this one here actually is one that we believe to be gravid, and she's actually in shed now, and she's a little huffy and won't stay still. But this is the Enchilada Pastel. And she is a proven breeder, and this baby comes from my feeder breeder Rick as well. She will not stay still, but yeah, I'm not gonna move her around too much, but let's get her weighed in. She's in deep shed. Her eyes are actually blue. I'll put her in the bin and try to weigh it this way. Okay, so actually the Pastel Enchilada ended up weighing in at 2550 grams. So yeah, that was all of the females that we were able to weigh in that did not eat yesterday. Next up will be the males. Next week we'll weigh in all the males that we can, and this will be my way of showing all of my collection. If you look at my previous videos though, you will see probably all my animals at some point in different parts of their maturity, but to show more recent and mature pictures of all of the animals, I'll do little segments focused on around a certain breed of animal or an individual animal, and at some point you can see the rest of my collection in maturation. Unfortunately, to do one video with all of it would take forever, but thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you like, and tune in to Reptiles and Cocktails on Saturdays at 1 p.m. And if you can, definitely tune in on June 4th. I will have the Ozzie Boyds as a guest on Reptiles and Cocktails, June 4th, 1 p.m. Definitely one that you don't want to miss. I mean, Ozzie is doing great things for himself, but great things for the reptile community as well. And we'll talk about some of them things on Reptiles and Cocktails. Until then, peace.